Round two. Oh my God. What the heck happened? All right. Well, hey, good morning. Weirdest thing. Everything's working. I'm ready to hit the button. I have an Alexa timer that goes off that we set on our show like last year. I don't know if any of y'all remember that day, but still goes off here at the house. And boom, internet goes out. And the Alexa timer wouldn't stop. It was confused. I kept telling it to stop, and it said, I've got no connection. And it just kept, it was like a zoo in here. But apparently we're fine. I checked online, and there was a spectrum down. Now it's back. So that doesn't happen very often, especially during hurricane season. That's a little scary. Can't have the internet going down. So anyway, I was rebooting everything. It looks like we're back up now, so that's good news. So hey, what's up? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing good. Quiet weather week, which is good. The big stuff doesn't look like it's coming for a while, so we're good. We got our big cruise coming up next week. So hey to all the cruisers out there. We are full cruise mode. The MWP cruise launches next week, and could be more excited. We'll leave Monday. Let me see if I get my YouTube chat up here. Leaving Monday. We got our pre-cruise party coming up on Sunday, 2 to 7. And that it's going to be great. We got some fun stuff planned for that. And looking forward to debuting our Hurricane Ian chase video, which I have not shown anybody yet. So that'll be something for sure. And kind of excited to get Phil and his wife Rachel, who rescued us, and Shelly's and Julie's opinions on how things were on their end as I was doing my end and chasing and filming during Hurricane Ian. So should be a interesting little discussion on how things went behind the scenes. So let's say hey to some folks. This is our daily brew. Like I said, there's not a lot of weather going on, but we do want to keep things rolling here as we get closer to May. May 15th, we start going every single day, Monday through Friday. Good morning, Richard Reamer. Good morning, Kathy, over on YouTube. Mr. Mike E. Hello, Miss Shelley Ross. Cruise pics and vids, Joe. Yes, we'll be posting those all week. Good morning, Corrine. What's up, Mr. Chris? Paula Shirley. What's up? But I'm definitely thinking about getting some backup. That's for sure. We got backup power. We had to run a show last year on our Furman generator. I'll never forget that one. Had to crank up the old generator so we could have our show. The internet was there, but the power wasn't. Usually the power goes out. Internet stays okay. I've had issues with the wire. I had to run a line one time to this box on the road. I had a 100-foot coax wire coming into the house directly. So we always find a way during hurricane season. No stress. But yeah, big shout out to ABC, Fine Wine and Spirits. I always like to pop into the ABCs on the different areas. I know they got a bunch of them on the other coast. I pulled into one on the way down to Nicole, and it was near Patrick Air Force Base. And I guess they had a curfew. And I remember a couple sheriffs pulled up. Like, what are you doing? And I explained to them. And they laughed. They were cool. But they probably thought it's probably a very prone location during a hurricane, an ABC store for vandalism as people get ready for hurricane shenanigans, parties. So they probably thought that I was breaking into the ABC. So they had two sheriffs pull up. And here's me talking to the internet with all my laptops and look kind of weird. Oh, I did tell my my buddy Sean there from ABC. I did have to make a pit stop, and if you're a guy, you know what that means. The store's not open, but I made a pit stop. I said, I hope you don't have any security cameras. But I was in a rental, so that was the storm that Reed Timmer and I were chasing Nicole in a rental car, because obviously mine got damaged during Ian, and so did Reed. So Reed and I ended up parking next to each other during Nicole. It was the wildest thing ever, really, in our rental cars. As we filmed Nicole. I've had a cop show up at every chase, Katie Haley. I was barefoot, Mikey. Yep. I've had a big flip flop. Remember I talked about flip flops? This is interesting. So, all right, let me show you my flip flops. So I showed it. I already showed everybody the retired flip flops. I'm only going to show them one more time. Then I want to shadow box them. But these are done. These are my Ian and Ida flip flops. They got 3 holes in them, right? So I bought these, and they're not bad, but they're rubber. And I sounded like a duck walking this weekend at the softball field. So it was like quack, 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 quack. And there was 2 guys behind me. And they're like, Mike, your shoes. And I'm like, yep, these are going in the garbage because they squeaked. Quack, quack. So those are done. So then I bought these $6 ones that I thought would be okay. They squeak. So Julie got me these Hey Dudes. I'm wearing them. I'm trying to break them in. Because you know how it is with flip-flops. They just don't happen overnight. So she bought me these Hey Dudes last Christmas. They're nice, but they're skinny. They're not big. They're skinny. But they don't squeak. So I think these are going to be the new ones. Hey Dudes. I got some nice ones that a Hawaiian company sent me, but I don't want to wear them for chasing because they're a little nicer than I should be wearing. But I don't know where they went, Shelly, to tell you the truth. I think I got them in the camper as a backup. All right, anyway, Daily Brew brought to you by great friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We're going to visit one over there by the cruise, take some pictures, meet the locals. We got some exciting news, too, coming up this weekend. Furman is sponsoring Bailey Curry one more time here for Phoenix coming up this weekend. So Furman headquarters is out that way. So this weekend's NASCAR Xfinity race will be sponsored once again by our good buddies from Coastal Claims and Furman, the Hurricane Awareness Machine. So it'll look pretty much the same. So flip on the old TV on Saturday, and you'll get to see Bailey Curry one more time in the Hurricane 4 car powered by Furman. That's pretty exciting stuff. So hoping to get more than 8 laps this time. That was quite a disappointment. But unfortunately, Jason and I are going to be at the cruise already, so we can't go out there and enjoy it. So we'll be watching them on TV, which will be a lot of fun on Saturday. Chris, yes, great to see him back on the car again. But that's exciting stuff. All right, so far as everything else goes, here's the radar. So this was interesting, right? So yesterday we kind of had a sea breeze. This is all leftover front, and we had a lot of rain last night. Actually, some thunder. I don't know if any of y'all share any stories, but this little frontal line, I ended up scooting east this morning. It was still hovering around the coast. Looking at long-range radar, we're going to get another line of sea breeze-style storms again today, working its way. So some of y'all are going to get a little bit of rainy action on the east coast today. This is old leftover frontal line. So kind of interesting. When you woke up this morning, you probably saw some thunder and lightning. Well, heard some thunder, saw some lightning. But yeah, it's like summer. I mean, this is what happens. Storms develop in the middle. Mother Nature is confused. It's going to be hot today. I posted this earlier on Twitter. It's going to be hot. This is a temperature map for today. We've had like record length of temps down in South Florida, Miami, upper 80s and 90s again today down in South Florida. We have upper 80s and 90s in Texas, 80s stretching all the way up into Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, 80s in some spots in Carolinas today, and it's March the 6th. So it's going to be a hot one. And it's not really going away. There is signs that I keep teasing. This weekend we could see a weekend front come in. Big rain at Shelly's house last night. Interesting. Cool. Tom's coming down to cruise. But anyway. Hurricanes of Phoenix. Well, yeah, Mike, I don't know about that. Anyway. So, James, what's up, buddy? James, our East Lake did really good. There was a big Mount Verde tournament over near Claremont. They won 2 games, and there were 2 walk-off wins. Very close games. Emily had to be cheerleader. She's hoping to at least start practicing soon. All right, so let's talk about this big bad cold front coming next week. All right, so there is signs that we have a cold front coming down this week. Now, storm-wise, nothing. Look at this. This is perfect. So, other than Central Texas, we got some thunderstorms, but no, major organized systems coming for the next week. Definitely nothing today. No organized today. This is the forecast today. Nothing, nada. A little bit out west, a little bit up north. But down the road, this is what we got. We got an interesting little setup here. Let's talk about it. Got a frontal line coming down. So I don't know. I've posted a lot. You've probably been seeing a lot. There's long range modeling is suggesting, and I got a cool link here on the site. You might not even know, but right here, the 8 to 14 day outlook. You can click on this here, and you can click what you want to see as far as anomalies go, and you can turn off precipitation. Turn off snow. Look at snow! Snow! In the mountains. I knew it. Look. We'll get into that. But anyway, turn off all the hazards, and basically we got precipitation. Or, not precipitation. Temperatures. There. Alright. So you've probably seen this map shared a lot. This is an anomaly map. This is for next week, basically. 8 to 14 days, actually. Is this 8 to 14 days? Yes, holy moly. And here's another look at it. 8 to 14 days. So there is signs that we're going to see a jet stream shift, and we're going to start to see more cold polar air reach down to the south. And that includes all of Texas, but not all of Florida. Water temperatures in Florida are so high that it's going to fight off any invasion of cold air. We'll see. All right. So anyway, cold air is coming. You can see this front coming. Let's take a look at that. So nothing really happening all week, and then all of a sudden, toward the end of the week, boom, there's our cold front. Right there. This is what I've been showing a lot of. Now, timing is so hard to predict everything. But look, still 998 pressure. This is kind of what it's going to look like. This could be the weekend. That's why I say weekend. Good morning, Cliff from East North Carolina. Good morning, Miss Valerie Bauer. What's up, David Berryhill? Good morning. Loretta Reed, good morning. Lady Fox, all good. Shelly says we're loading weirdly. Harold got their first break today of snow. Loretta Reed, thank you. Corrine getting a lot of rain. All right. Spring break, yeah, and then we got red tide. Oh my God, I don't want to get into red tide. But anyway, red tide's inched its way up to Pinellas County. I do have that link, by the way. If you go halfway down on the right side here, there's a red tide link. You got to look for it right here. Red tide page right here. Of course, my thing ain't working there. It's red tide. So you click on that, and you'll get the current look at red tide, and there it is. So, it's inched its way north. And we have spring break next week. So, talk about respiratory. They sent out a respiratory tweet talking about increased respiratory issues because of red tide. So, definitely if you're prone to allergies, you better get some Claritin, because not only do you have pollen in the air, Now we have red tide in the air. It's like BOGO allergy BS. Harold, I did not see that. Tom, there could be a little rain early in the week. I don't know, long range. I'm not too worried about it. It's not very solid. But anyway, so here's the theme. There's our cold front, and then there is signs of another cold front after. But then here's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So cruise, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. But so far, it looks like it's way out of here on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. So might be a little rain on Monday. This is next Monday here on the GFS. So there's like a double little. Models are kind of confused, but this 998 is still that nor'easter style setup, setting up right off the coast. This is next Monday, Tuesday. So either you're going to get it on. There's BOGO frontal lines showing up that's going to inch down that cool air. This is next Tuesday. The Euros on board, kind of with the same thinking. Here's the weekend. Here's the first front through the weekend. See it? There's our low pressure 1001. This is next Saturday. And then the GFS is showing that double little front with a 991 off the Carolina coast. So there is back-to-back BOGO fronts coming down. Again, it could bring a little rain maybe Tuesday. We'll have to see how that plays out. Long way away. Still a week away. It's only Monday. Forecast changed. But the bottom line is there's definitely signs of cool air on the way, cold front on the way. And that's been showing up pretty consistently for next weekend. So that has not changed. Again, it's the timing and the impacts on who gets what. There is signs we could get some snow, possibly in the Smokies, maybe. This has been showing up on modeling. This would be next early part of next week. This is that second frontal line. So it's coming. Models are picking up on that second front. So there's definitely BOGO. There's a big push of Arctic mess coming, and there's going to be a chance of snow. You saw it on the official map here from even NOAA here on their 8 to 10 day forecast showing possibility of snow. And somewhere I have an 8 to 10 day forecast. I don't know where. I've got so many links on my page. But again, if you look at the 8 to 10 day or 8 to 14 day forecast, you can see that they're showing purple, which indicates the possibility of snow. Slight risk. Nothing major yet, but could see some mountain snow this time next week. How about that? I know, man. Well, I'm not even worried about it. The only, I'd be happy that it showed rain today than next week, than as we get closer. But it'll be gone. I mean, they might adjust their, what Royal Caribbean does a lot of times is, let's say it's supposed to rain on Tuesday. They might make Tuesday the sea day, and then make Wednesday the port day at Nassau. So they always adjust their schedule as they need. But Thursday looks fantastic. That's all I care about. That's Coco K day. And so far, it looks great. Could be a little chilly, I will say. Could be a little chilly. But, that's just the way it goes. But the water will still be beautiful. But we'll see how it pans out. It's still ways away. Anything in the weather, anything in the wintertime, a week out, it's almost impossible. But As far as this week goes, we definitely have hot temperatures. There is signs of a little cold front. Check this out. So there is signs we're going to have a little cold front Wednesday. Here's lows. Look at this. Here's Wednesday morning. So we could get some 50s sneaking into the south. This is lows for Wednesday. Doesn't mean it's going to be still going to be in the 80s, but we could be down to 70s for a high on Wednesday. This is highs for Wednesday. So there is signs we got a little cold front coming down Tuesday. And cooling things off for Wednesday and Thursday. But then it starts to inch back up again by next week. So as far as short range goes, it does look like we got a little front. This is today. This is tomorrow. This is getting some influence from the Atlantic here. But we could see Wednesday, Thursday, things cool down just a little bit in the south. A little bit. These are high temperatures. Low temperatures, we could see some 50s sneaking in on Wednesday and Thursday. And then here's that big blast that could come. This is next Tuesday. 50s. Not the end of the world. Right? This is a blend of models. And then Wednesday, that's the cool day. So we'll see if this pans out. But this is next Wednesday, a week from Wednesday. This is that secondary cold front that looks like it's coming into the picture now that wasn't predicted last week. So, could be some 30s and 40s up here, 50s deep into Florida. This is a week from Wednesday. Long way away. Long way away. Not even. All I know is that we got some cold fronts coming. Could bring some rain to the weekend to look out for. That's the biggest thing. It's been showing up real consistently now, with a possibility of a cold front this weekend. And if we fast forward to Friday and Saturday, here's Friday, and here's Saturday morning. So there's our first front that looks like it could happen Saturday morning as it pushes through. Hopefully getting rid of that pollen. Here's the Euro for Saturday. There's Friday and there's Saturday. So you can see the high confidence there. We're going to see something down here in the south. Now it looks like it's going to be gone Sunday. But here's that second front rolling in maybe for Monday. With a 999 pressure there, which could bring in snow on the backside. Here's Monday. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Weekend, Saturday, then the secondary front Monday. There you have it. All right, good morning. All right, so I got a big meeting. Exciting thing. Doing a Hurricane Expo for City of Oldsmar coming up. That'll be Saturday, May the 6th. So Furman, once again, is sponsoring it. They're going to be giving away a generator and some other swag. So big props to my buddy Greg and Jason donating a generator for someone here, Upper Pinellas County. Welcome to anybody. Pasco, Hillsboro, doesn't really matter, Pinellas, but I'll be hosting that. And I got a meeting on that here in a minute, so I'm going to have to get. All right. So everything's good. Appreciate the patience this morning as our internet went down, but she came back quick. And I will see everybody on Wednesday. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.